welcome to the first morning talk today, and the third day of the 𝗘𝗅𝗶𝗴 Festival. And today our guest is Stanislav Kimchev, representing CEETV, the leading media brand in CE region, reporting on media industry, television industry. Stanislav is from Bulgaria, but you're from Bulgaria, but you cover the whole region. And you have a great overview on what is happening in the industry. And you are a friend of TVP and 𝗘𝗅𝗶𝗴 Festival since its beginning.
Since the very beginning.
Since the very beginning. And can you tell us how do you see the development of this event, and how in your opinion, how does it fit this audiovisual scene in the region?
Well, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not a researcher myself. I'm the sales and marketing guy, but I can share the experience that we've got partnering with you, and my observation towards the development of this beautiful event. It's bigger, it's better, and for sure there is more business. I can say that. Back again 3 years ago, when we started the event together, I can see that the idea has developed to have an event exclusively focused on public broadcasters. And you guys did an amazing job back then, and you guys are doing a better job even now. I can see more participants. I can see more people coming with their content to pitch and get some support from you. And I can see that they're actually business conversations. Here in the studio, downstairs in the lobby, registration area, I can see that people talk, people discuss, and which is most important, they discuss business. So I would say that you guys are doing very well. You have a very good, healthy event. And also, I wouldn't partner with you if the event wasn't developing. I'm joking, of course. But yeah, the way I see it, it's developing. It's developing, and it's already established event. And it's not only for public broadcasters. I can see that the event opened towards distributors, towards commercial TV channels, because as one favorite TV series said, this is the way.
Yeah, but CEETV is, as I said, it's an important media about media, and you are partnering also with other conferences, markets, and so on. In some of them, you even co-organize some events.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us more about what you are doing. For example, Pitch and Play is a perfect example.
Man, I'm going to talk a lot right now. So, yes, we do try to partner with every single significant international event which is dedicated to TV content markets globally, not only focused on Central and Eastern Europe. I would definitely start with the most recent one. We did a beautiful partnership with 𝗃𝗵𝗴 organization, organizing together, putting together 𝗃𝗵𝗴 Budapest this summer, which was a tremendous event. It's a market. It's not a conference. It's a market. We did make sure that the event get the necessary international visibility. We did help with the strategy into basically selling event to all the buyers and sellers, making sure that they are coming to our event, because there was a parallel event. It's a long story. I don't want to go into it. Also, we did a lot of work related to content. There was like a small conference part which we took a part of. And most importantly, as I mentioned yesterday in the panel, we did another edition of Pitch Play Live, which is a competition for the best non-scripted format in the region, created and developed on the territories of Central and Eastern Europe for the last year and a half. It went beautifully. The winner was from Poland. For the second time, we had a Polish format, great format. The format, The title of the format is 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗶𝗴, and it's the second time that you guys are winning our competition. Back in 2019, TVP again was the winner of this non-scripted format competition. If I recall correctly, this the 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗵 format.
Sanatorium of Love.
Yes, very good format.
From TVP. Yeah.
Okay, I will stop with NetPeace because I want to say a couple of words about other markets we are partnering with. Of course, we do a very close partnership to MIP-TV and MIPCOM. We do special edition of our TV-Biz magazine. It's a printed and online edition which we distribute basically to all the major TV markets we are partnering with. So there will be for sure a TV-Biz magazine edition for this MIPCOM, and for sure we will do some coverage of Heart of Europe as well in it.
Great.
We do cover also new NEM, New Europe market, based in Zagreb and in Dubrovnik. We've been doing very close partnership with them as well. A lot of marketing stuff, a lot of stuff related to content. We're making sure that all of our readers, every single visitor to our platform or database, will be aware what's going on in all of those markets. I'm going to stop here.
Yeah, you mentioned your great platform, CEETV and TV-Biz. I must say that both are a great source of knowledge for me and for my
we
team.
are the best.
And I was always wondering how do you do it? How big is your team? How are you able to collect all this data and articles from, I think, 18 countries of CE region? Because sometimes it's CETV is the first source of, I mean, international source of knowledge of things that are happening in Poland. So
most of our clients actually are major international distributors who more or less wants to do business here in Central and Eastern Europe. And there was not, like long time ago when we started the platform, there was not like one source where you would be able to find like the most important information, and not only information, not only news, but also market intelligence. A lot of analysis, ratings, advertising market shares, budgets, everything, to find it in one source, to find it in English, and this source to be reliable. The hardest part when we were establishing CETV was actually to build this big network of local sources that we can use on a daily basis. And it was the hardest part was to convince all of these players in the TV business area from Central and Eastern Europe to start cooperating, to provide us with information so we can get this information, analyze it, double, triple check it, put it on the website so everyone could benefit from it. And this is how, because the uniqueness about CETV is that its service is good for everyone. It's good for the distributor, it's good for the producer, and it's good for the broadcaster. I mean, you simply follow the trends that are forming into different TV channels, into different territories, and you basically know what is hot in a particular territory or a TV channel. We also use very well this platform to promote local content. Nobody but us is actually keeping a close eye into small production companies who, for example, cannot afford the image of the big studio, but they try to compensate with fresh ideas. So what we do, we basically, through the platform, we give international visibility of all of these small distributors, small production companies. Basically, we were a big part of starting this wave of Turkish drama series 20 years ago. We were the one, actually, who convinced some of the TV channels in Central and Eastern Europe to put Turkish drama series on prime time. And then this basically changed the whole business landscape. And this is what we do. With TVBIS, we use the same know-how as CEETV, but it doesn't have the limitations of Central and Eastern Europe. Through TVBIS, you basically access information, news, market intelligence from the whole world. We divided the global TV market into different regions. Every region is represented by the corresponding territories, etc., etc., etc. So you are big or small distribution company, you want to do business in Africa, in Middle East, in Western Europe, in Scandinavia. We do follow every single thing that happened there. And which is most important, yes, we do cover press releases, but more than 80–90% of the news aggregated on both of our platforms, these are news written by journalists. It's not just like we take a press release, copy-paste it, put it on the platform, and hey, we have news. No, we don't work that way. We'd rather not to have a news sometimes, but to publish something which is not reliable, hasn't been checked, and it's hard of being independent. Because sometimes you actually have to write things which doesn't put your customers, your readers, people who pay money to access your website, in a very good position. And that's why we're never going to get rich.
So if somebody wants to work with CEETV also in editorial way, so they should contact your editorial
They should contact
team,
me, get me vodka, bring me to Warsaw, no problem, no problem. We work out from there. But no, our newsletter, seriously speaking, our newsletter reaches tens of thousands TV professionals from the whole world. Again, the hardest part is to maintain this newsletter distribution list healthy. I mean, people are like bouncing between different companies, some emails. So it's very hard. It's very hard to maintain this list up to date. We are managing to do it. We're not a big team. We are less than 10 people who are actually working on the whole project. But honestly speaking, none of us hasn't been on vacation for more than 15 years. Even now, just before the studio, I have to check the news. I have to see if I received some ratings from this and this territory, forwarded to the editorial team. I'm finishing the panel. I have to write the article after the panel. So I send it to them. So here in the morning, we will have a fresh, beautiful article written by us about how great was Heart of Europe yesterday.
Great, and thank you for that. But I also wanted to ask you about another event that you are co-organizing. I was part of it this March. It was a great small conference in Sofia. It was called Sofia Media Play. But I know that you have plans to develop it and to make it bigger. Maybe you can tell us more about the idea behind it and the mission that it fulfills.
First of all, I'd like to say one big thank you to you personally and to TVP as a channel, as an organization, for the trust that you put on us. You came, you were one of our panelists, one of our moderators. You came at your own expense in a very hard time for you to come. So maybe I don't sound very professional right now, but I want to express in front of the public here my personal gratitude to you for finding time to make it. Yes, it was a relatively small event, and we have big plans for it. Right now, we are applying for funding from several state programs, and there are good indications that we're going to get it. We're going to change the venue. We're going to make it much bigger this year, and the event will be focused not only on distribution of TV content, distribution of local content internationally, but also we'd like to put more focus on service companies from the region. That means that recently, because of the strikes in the US, because of other complex reasons, Bulgaria is kind of presenting itself as the Hollywood on the Balkans. It's very cost-effective right now for like mid-sized productions to come and do business in Bulgaria. So we basically, at the event, we want to encourage this initiative. What we're going to do, we're going to make sure that we bring international producers, broadcasters, and we will present to them local service companies from Bulgaria and from the territories surrounding Bulgaria. So they can see that they can do very good business there. We have beautiful post-production studios. We have beautiful orchestras and music studios. One of the best stuntmen in the world actually are Bulgarians, so they also gonna have their own showcase. Also, we'd like to give a presentation of some established already Bulgarian studios who can definitely serve international productions. But we are working into this direction again, trying to help the local business, the local TV business, to put Bulgaria, not only Bulgaria, but to put Eastern Europe as a not very big but very dynamic territory in matter of doing business with television content.
So if you want to produce in Bulgaria or co-produce with Bulgarian industry, then talk with Stanislav.
Come to me. Come to me. I will guide you to the. Come to Sophia Media Play, or send me an email, or just talk to me. So if not me, my colleagues, we will make sure to guide you to the right person who can definitely help you. And we will make sure that you feel very well accommodated, you feel at home. We will make sure that you feel the same way I feel here right now. A little bit nervous, but happy and at home.
Stanislav, thank you very much. It was great to talk with you. And let's continue our conference.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.